Okay, 1, 2, 3. TikTok, YouTube. I want to put my new video in YouTube as well. So today I'm talking English. Why? Because I need something to tell the people who live in Florida. Because remember, I am a public adjuster for the state of Florida. My job is go any house in Florida. I do a free home inspection. I check your house to make sure you don't have any damage. Because remember, the only way you can open a claim is if you go directly to your insurance with attorney or with a public adjuster. Okay, I have the license 320 from Florida that allow me to help the homeowners. Okay, and remember, we as a public adjuster, we don't charge you unless you got paid by the insurance. Okay, so which is good. But anyway, so I have this client. He opened a claim here in Florida in St. Cloud. We have a storm, okay, windstorm in St. Cloud. And remember, guys, always in that area is my computer. But anyway, in that area, St. Cloud, you always gonna have a lot rain. Why? Because you are in the middle of Florida, okay, in Orlando, it's close to Orlando. And remember, you are close to Polk County as well. Polk County, Haines City, Tampa, most of the hurricanes coming that way. And another thing I want to tell you, if you see the path of this new hurricane, his name is Erin, if you see the path where the hurricane is coming, okay, has the same path as the Hurricane Irma. You remember Hurricane Irma 2017? Okay, look at it and take a look at it. Okay, we don't know what can happen. So just make sure, take a look at your insurance, because we as a client, we don't see the insurance. Okay, and then when you want to report a claim, then you have a big deal. You have a big problem. Why? Because the insurance is going to tell you what you don't want to hear. Okay, this client, he opened the claim by himself. Look at the roof. All right, so he opened the claim by himself, which is fine. He called insurance, the adjuster came, because remember, I am a public adjuster from the homeowners. My job is make sure you got paid. Okay, you as a homeowner got paid. So the insurance sent their public adjuster. Okay, he looked at it, he did an inspection. Yeah, roof is we have to replace the roof, blah, 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 blah. But remember, the person who takes the decision is the DA, which is the desk adjuster. That's the guy, or that's the person that we have to deal with. Okay, now, so he opened the claim by himself. And when they went to his house to inspect the house, they tell him, yeah, you need a new roof, blah, blah, blah. A good thing is that this client has a $1,000 deductible, because he opened the claim like for a storm, not for hurricane. Because when you open a claim for the hurricane, then you have to use the deductible for the hurricane. Now, sometimes the hurricane deductible, you're talking about more than $5,000, $7,000, $10,000. And sometimes, if you open the claim for a hurricane and your roof is 12 minus your deductible, I saw deductibles for about 10,000. Could you imagine? Your roof is 15,000 and your deductible for hurricane is 10,000. So what happens if we have a hurricane? The insurance is gonna go, okay, your roof is 15, okay, your deductible is 10. All right, I'm gonna pay you 5, but what about the depreciation? So your depreciation is 5,000. So good, because you got paid nothing. Okay, so this client opened the claim by himself. All right, they did the inspection, everything was fine, so good. Guess what? The insurance sent a letter. I think I have the letter somewhere. The insurance sent a letter and let them know, yes, you'll get paid. You know how much? $800. Actually, $826 for the whole roof. It's a big roof. It's one floor, but it's a 2,300 square feet. I think it's a big house. Okay, so he only has some damage on the roof, which is fine. Okay, but the thing is, his deductible is 1,000. The insurance were using 1,000 deductible for the water damage, like a water damage. Okay, which is a good thing. But he's gonna pay $826. Why? Because they say that the roof is 1,800. Blah 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 blah. That's why it's better. You have to get. You have to find out how to open a claim, and you have to look your policy. Make sure you have the right policy. If you own the house and you live in the house, you have to have HO3. Now, if you own a house and you don't live there, okay, you don't need to have HO3. So that's a different form code. That's why it's better that you have information, you get information. I got my email. Text me or send me an email, okay, because today right now we are in August and we have one coming, okay, and we don't know it's going to come directly to us. We don't know until maybe 1 week. But so this guy has, let me show you this. If you see here, this shingles, okay, this is wind damage. All right, so I got this one. I marked all of them. So, well, this one is the shingle went out, okay, fly away. But I have another here. You see? Okay, so he has the whole roof are damaged. Sometimes, most of the time, you have to be on the roof. Okay, so you have to be in the roof to touch. You have to touch the shingles. You have to make sure the shingles are fine, because this is a wind damage. If you are outside your house, you don't see it from the sidewalk. You don't see that. You have to be in the roof. Okay, and you have to be careful because it's not easy to get the roof. It's too hot. That's why, Teodoro, call me or text me, email me. I go to your house for free. I check your whole house and I give information about your insurance as well. Okay, so this, let's say you don't have you have all the shingles in your house, but you have wind damage. You can open a claim for that. Why? Because there was a storm and the storm damaged your shingles. So this client is gonna get paid $826, but I took the case. Why? Because it's not fair. He bought his house, I think it's 2016 or 17. He bought the house, and since he has the house, he has the same insurance. He always get paid on time, everything is fine, and then he opened a claim and he's gonna get $826. That's not fair. That's why I told, hey, I'm gonna take over your claim. I'm gonna make sure you got paid the right way and the right amount. Okay? I know. There's a lot of people that say, why are you hiring a public adjuster? Why are you hiring a public adjuster? Well, this is the thing. This is why you need a public adjuster. You don't need to. You can open the claim by yourself. Yes, you can do that. Okay? But what happened after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, okay, or 2 months, they send you all this information. They send you're going to pay like this client, $126. What are you going to do? And you want to wait more time to hire a public adjuster, start all over again, send the papers. No, you want your roof right now because we are in the storm season. So hopefully this insurance is going to be well, because some insurance, they help you. Okay, you have to know what to tell insurers. They're going to pay, but you have to make sure what you want to tell them. Okay, so just be nice with them. Okay, and they're going to try everything the best for them. But remember, it's better if you have someone to help, which is a public adjuster. Okay, I do a lot of things. I work in Florida. Today I'm here, tomorrow I am in another place. Okay, but I'm gonna show you this. The other day I showed you about King. Okay, we work with Allstate, Universal, Progressive, Nationwide. What else? Geico. What else we have? We have King. We have Peninsula. We have so many. But anyway, we have this insurance. Okay, this insurance, the name is King Insurance, but it's fine because most of them, they are doing the same thing. Okay, I show you this paper before. All right, if you can see well here on the top. Okay, and if you need this, just text me, email me, I can send it to you. Okay, this is the years of the roofs, age, the year of the roof. So if your roof is 10 years, you're gonna get paid 60%. If your roof is 5 years new, okay, you're gonna pay about 80%. All right. If your roof has 1 year, you're gonna pay 99%, 100%. But if your roof is 10 years or more, be careful, because they are gonna send you a letter you have to make sure if your roof has damage or no. Because remember, and let me explain you this real quick. Hurricane Milton, October last year, 2024. So the Hurricane Milton was in October last year. By law in Florida, now you have only 1 year to open a claim after the hurricane strike. Before it used to be 3, after that used to be 2, now it's 1. It's part of the life, Florida, you know. But anyway, so my name is Teodoro. I'm a public adjuster for the state of Florida, and now I'm doing another good thing that I'm gonna explain you later. Okay, but anyway, so what I was saying is that you have to make sure what kind of policy you have. Okay, when you receive the policy, take a look at it. Just look. You have to have the HO3. HO3 is homeowner 3. So you own the house and you live there. Okay, HO3. But I have clients, okay, that they don't have HO3 and they don't know. So if you have a damage in your house, and you own the house, you live there, and you have DP1, DP3, you know. So what is that? I'll tell you what is that. But you have to make sure what insurance, what kind of form do you have, okay? Now, like I say, this is one that they're doing right now. I'm very sure you don't know about it until you open the claim. So the insurance, all insurance, okay, they're taking away the depreciation of the roof, which is fine, but now they go by years. Of course, they always go by years, okay? But now they do that different way. So if your roof is 10 years, they're gonna pay you only, okay? It says here, 10 years you're gonna pay composition shingle. You're gonna pay 60%, 5 years, around 5 years. Now, if you have more than 10 years, 20 years, it's gonna be a big situation, because if your roof is 20,000, your deductible for hurricane is 10,000. So now you don't have 20, now you have 10,000, right? So, but your roof is not 10. Your roof is 15, 18,000. So what are you gonna do? So you have to use the rest of them. You have to put the rest of the money. And do you think that's fair? That's not fair, but it's something that happened right now. That's why there is so many ways to go. Okay, make sure, look your house. When there is a storm, yesterday, a few days ago, there was a big storm. Okay, check your house. Walk around with a light. I don't have my lighting right now here. Next time I'm gonna show you. But you see this white light, LED light? Walk around your house. Look at the roof. I was with another client a few days ago. Okay, I was inspecting. I inspect his house, and I found 2 damage inside that he didn't know. I'm sorry, one found one. The other he saw one, but the other I found it. He didn't know. They didn't see it. Was in one of the guest room. Was a leak on the ceiling. So, but he don't know when that happened. He never see that. Okay, so what I did is. You know, when the Hurricane Milton was here, October last year, right? I told you had just 1 year to open a claim. So after the Hurricane Milton, there was no big rain like these days. Why? Because Hurricane Milton was in October, then November, December. Yeah, there was a few rains, but not like summer, right? No, it's the high season. So we have a few rains, but remember, the Hurricane Milton was in October. They have a low wind and water, and they damage your shingles. Okay, after that, we don't have a rain. You are not gonna see most of the time damage in your ceiling. Why? Because there's no water coming. There's no big rain. Now, when the time passed, the month passed, okay, January, February, March, and we get June, July, and we start a lot of rain, a lot of water like now, okay, then is when the damage are gonna appear. Why? Because Milton damaged your roof. You never been in your roof after Milton. Nobody inspect your roof, so you don't know what's going on. So you think your roof is fine, okay, but you don't know if you have this windy shingles, okay, All right, you don't have shingles on the top because you have to be in the top, touch the shingles. Remember, don't go in the roof. Is careful. Okay, just let me know. But anyway, so and then you have until October to open the claim. The October pass, we don't have a hurricane, and suddenly we have another rainwater. So and then you have leak. So then you call insurance. Insurance asks you so many questions that maybe you don't know what to answer. All right, so you have to be prepared. All right, just have your policy in your hands. Okay, they change a lot. New rules every year. I just got certified. Okay, let me show you here. Again, not certified. It's my renewal of my license. Look at this. Every 2 years, test, training. That's what I have to do every 2 years. At the same time, I get certified with this. This is very cool. Okay, I'm gonna start working online because I like sales. Well, I'm not selling now, nothing right now, but that's what I like. I like to talk to people. I like to be on the street. Thank you. If you go to Google reviews and you look for my name, Teodoro Seminario, you will see my reviews. Thank you, God, that I have good reviews. I always tell the truth. Okay, I don't have any issue with nobody. I don't argue with nobody. Okay, and I think now situations, big things happen, so you have to be positive all the time. Okay, just be patient and positive. Especially if you deal with insurance, you have to have a lot of patience. Okay, and the first you have to do is just call me. Text me or email me. No, Teodoro, you know what? I have this question. Just do it, because like I was telling you, you don't know. Do you know what kind of insurance do you have? Do you know the name of the company? 99% they don't know the name. I have another client in Pensacola. Okay, Hurricane Sally 2020. She called me 2 days ago because she has a water damage in the kitchen. 7 hours driving. I told her, send me the policies, photos, everything. So she did. And she has a big mess in her house. So she only wants to deal with me because I remember when I was working in Pensacola, Hurricane Sally 2020, I have a lot of clients over there. And she was one of the clients, okay? And thanks God she got paid. Because it's sad. The insurance denied the claim. Okay, it's not her fault. She has her own insurance, their own code, their own form code. Okay, and but things happen for a reason. That's why I tell you guys, please subscribe to my channel, TikTok or Instagram. Okay, I'm gonna put my videos because right now I am in training. Okay, I'm gonna start working on digital marketing. It's good. I love it. I like to be in cameras all the time. I'm gonna put my weird videos that I have in TikTok. Okay, but like I say, thank you very much. Hopefully, I help a little bit today about this, what's happened. Okay, if you need an inspection in your roof, just let me know. I don't charge you for that. I go, I have a coffee, and then I explain you. You don't pay me. But you need to know about your roof. You need to know about your roof. Okay? You need to know about your insurance. What kind of insurance you have. There's a lot of disclaimers in insurance right now. Okay, you need to know how much is your deductible. For a hurricane deductible or for water damage deductible. There's 2 deductibles. Okay? That's why you have to make sure if your deductible is too high, if that is too low. When you pay, when your deductible is too high, it's because your monthly payments or your year payments, okay, are low. So when we had the hurricane, then you're gonna get shot. Why? Because your deductible is too high. I have a client that his deductible is about $40,000. Imagine that, $40,000. He has a big house, okay, but his roof is about maybe 50,000, 60,000. but 40,000 is the deductible. He didn't know. And I was looking and said, my God, 40,000. I told him, we can try, because sometimes when you talk to insurance, they understand, they try to help, they help, But my name is Teodoro Seminario. I am a public adjuster for the state of Florida. I'm going to start posting another videos, okay? I speak Spanish too. You can notice, right? I'm going to start posting another videos, okay? But about what I'm doing now and about the hurricane. Make sure, and this is serious, guys, make sure you have the right policy. Look your policy. Open it. If you don't have it, call the insurance. Tell them, hey, please, I don't have my policy with me. Send it to my email. Read the policy because they change every year. A lot of people tell me, oh, no, I have the same policy than the last year. Something changed and you don't know. Okay? I really appreciate your time. Thank you very much. God bless you guys. Have a good night. And I will just let me know. I will post another video because I have another clients to talk. All right? You have a great night. God bless you guys. Bye-bye.